Hey guys, what's up? Let's do a quick reading for you today. We're going to look at where you came from, where you are today, and where you're going, and who's in your energy and what you've been dealing with. So let's get a read on you. I already pulled the first card of where you came from, which is the Chariot. So you have been making moves in your life of some type, and you may have just moved from one place to another, or in the past, you moved to a new area, maybe someplace that's totally foreign from where you grew up and what you're used to. You moved and you tried something totally different. Okay, so that's where you were. That's where you're coming from. And where you are today, we have the Two of Wands that fell out. Two of Wands, purity, purity for Two of Wands. You are in a place right now where you are looking around you at this new place you've come to. Okay. And maybe you've been here for a few years. This place you moved to, or this new setting, maybe it's a house, maybe it's an apartment or a job, but you tried something new and now you're looking around at basically like you're comparing like where you were and where you are now. And where are we going? Where are you going? Purity means that you're kind of just being honest with yourself at this time. Four of Wands, aspiration. So you have some plans. You have some big dreams that are still incoming at this time. What are your skills and gifts? We're going to clarify all this a little bit more. Your skills and gifts, magician. So your gift at this time is that you are able to take a negative and turn it into a positive, which is really exciting and cool energy. The magician can alchemize something that seems like a negative. You're going to take it and make it into something totally different. You are not stuck by any means. You are not someone that stays stuck. You are creative. What's your struggle? What's the struggle? What kind of struggle we got going on? Okay, the Queen of Swords. You might have like a jaded point of view toward others. You might have been through a lot, so like you look at other people as suspicious. You might look at people around you as untrustworthy. It might take a long time for people to get close to you. You are not a warm and fuzzy type right now. You are defensive. You are protective of what you've built and where how far you've come. What's the guidance? What's the guidance? Art card. This is our temperance card coming out. So our guidance today is kind of like big picture thinking. Thinking with big picture is a good, it's a very it's always the right option to if you're struggling today with like maybe people around you are just rubbing you the wrong way and you're feeling irritated or you feel like people are untrustworthy, they're not really telling you the truth about what they're thinking and you know better than them. So you're just like taking a very temperate point of view today. You're just like, okay, all right. Okay, and you're a magician, you're alchemizing too. So you have really nice skills and guidance here. Because someone is kind of like, the struggle is like you have to be in a protective state of mind. Maybe there's a good reason to be protective. Okay, so let's see who is in our energy. Who's in our energy? Who is in your energy? Who is in your energy today? Who is in our energy? Seven of Swords, dullness. The Seven of Swords, dullness. Hang on one second. I there's a few ways I can look at this. So, yeah, I just mentioned like you feel like people aren't being trustworthy around you. So, what I'm getting today is that you have people around you who really don't see other options for themselves. Okay, whoever is in your energy, it's like they kind of have this deadening, dull mindset that, like, wherever they are, that's as good as it's going to get. Like, they are stuck where they are. There is nothing going to be changing for them. They are happy where they are, and they are being a little deceptive with you in some way. Okay, but that's what I'm getting. It's like they might feel threatened by your energy at this time. They might feel just a little threatened, and there is something deceptive about this. Like, people who try to deceive others are actually deceiving themselves. That's the thing. It's like a liar, it's like a criminal, a common criminal could be caught on camera doing a crime, right? And they go to the courthouse and they say, Your Honor, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. It was my, identical doppelganger cousin, whatever. They blame other people, but it's like everyone knows you're a liar, right? Now, I'm not saying you're dealing with someone who is that bad, but they might be. They might be. And we're going to clarify that a little bit more. What do they want? I get this feeling like people think that they're tricking you and they're not. It's like not, you can see through them very easily. With the Seven of Swords, it's almost like they're fighting with themselves because you are not involved. As the Queen of Swords, like you're not involved. You're not stuck anywhere. With Magician energy, you're not stuck. You're thinking about things in a totally different way than they are. Um, what do they want? What do they want? That's the real question here. They want the Eight of Swords. Interesting. The Eight of Swords. Synthesis. Synthesis. What are their feelings to you? Synthesis. So, what they want is for you to fall in line. They want you to fall in line with the way that they are used to doing things. That's what they want. They want you to kind of give up this like transformative energy that you have and like kind of just put that on the back burner and just do as you're told. Follow along. They are in a very fearful place. What are their feelings to you? They think that you are a queen of wands, a queen of fire. You might be very extroverted compared to these people. You might be very charismatic and charming and friendly. And it's like you're trying to talk to them, you're trying to kind of intervene toward them in a good way. Like they have a positive view toward you. Okay, it's not like that. I don't get like any super bad energy here. It's just that you're dealing with people that are kind of stuck in their own world. What are your feelings toward them? Most importantly, death. So your feelings toward them are like, this is a dead end. This is a dead end. You feel like being around these people, okay, with their very limited mindset, with their very boxed in way of living, is like death. You might literally be like, I would rather fucking die than be this bored my entire life. This is boring energy. Like, man, you guys are this boring. This is how bored you are. This is how boring you are in reality. What's the hidden message? What's the hidden message? Spirit, what's the hidden message here? Yeah, and like the Temperance card is coming out as the art card. So it's like you want to transform this. Like you want to transform this and you are being patient about it, but you are higher minded at this time. You have like Sagittarius energy. You're like, my star is still out there and I am going to pursue my star with patience, right? These people don't even feel like they have a star to follow. Like they feel like they have nothing going on. Like you have just entered a dark cave and they feel like you're this queen of fire. Like you have a light about you that's lighting up their cave. And they're like, can you tone that down a little bit? Can you just calm down with your fiery energy? Um, and you're like, ew, you need to lighten up, actually. Like, because that's deadening. You got deadening energy. Like you just, I feel like a block in the energy here. So what's the hidden message? What's the hidden message? Empress, Empress energy, elevate, elevate. We're going up, all the way up. Okay. So when people are stuck in a dead end mindset, like they think that their current situation is as good as it gets. This is as good as it's going to get, and nothing else is possible for me. The Queen of Fire is like, that is disgusting. Like, that is so fucking gross. Like, you might be inspiring these people very much. You might be inspiring them. And you're someone who's already changed a lot about your life. You've already like made big moves. You've already tried things totally outside the box. You have put yourself outside of your comfort zone. Okay? And these people, they are fighting to keep their comfort zone just the way it is. Very fixed energy. Fixed signs. The fixed signs are Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus. So people who are comfortable, they struggle with change. Okay? They really struggle with change. And you are not someone who struggles with change at all because you have magician, you have temperance, and you have chariot. You've already done the chariot. You've already made massive changes to your life. You're the type of person who will like become a minimalist and get rid of all your possessions. That's what I'm seeing here with like the Two of Wands. You have this sense that if it does not help me, if it is not bringing me my highest good, it must change. And you are willing to change it, right? You have this pure mindset, like it must be pure. It must be genuine. It must be good. It must be working. It must work as intended. Otherwise, it gets thrown in the trash, right? You don't hold on to things that don't work. And you are aspirational. You might be like thinking of, you might be making plans at this time for where you're going. You're making literal plans right now for the springtime. You might be thinking ahead for the warmer months. You might be hitting the gym. I keep hitting the gym. I keep pulling that card, like hitting the gym. So yeah, let me get a little more clarification about who is in our energy. It's so funny. Empress. Empress energy, they can't relate with Empress. Whoever it is in your energy, they're not even coming out as like a person at this point. They're like just coming out as this kind of low level deceptive energy. Like, and they think that that might be making them strong, but it's not. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. And you're coming out as Empress energy. So you got three of swords, heartbreak, coming out for who is in our energy. So whoever it is you're dealing with, okay, I have a little compassion for this person because they just might feel like the things that they want are not accessible to them. They might genuinely feel that way. And it's breaking their heart. It's making them cry. They might have gone through a breakup recently or suffered a major disappointment or a loss. So there might be something deeper going on with them that they are like holding on to things that aren't really worth holding on to, right? What do they want? What do they want? They also want, okay, this is interesting. They also want the Four of Wands, the Four of Fire. They also want to achieve something. They do. They want to achieve something. What are their feelings toward you? What are their feelings toward you? Knight of Water, Knight of Cups. They have affection toward you. So they may be threatened by your fiery energy a little bit, but they also like you. They like having you around. They like that you are inspiring them a little bit with this fire energy. So that's good. This is not bad energy. Okay, like you are actually inspiring these people. They like you. Okay, they genuinely like you. What are your feelings toward them? The death card came out. I'm kind of laughing because it's funny, but like it's funny. So what's the death card? Death card. Oh, Four of Water. You feel apathetic toward this energy. You kind of feel apathetic. Like it's like they're offering you a cup and you're just kind of like, I'm all right. I'm all right. Like you're not really engaged with them 100%. You're not really feeling it. What's the hidden message? Can you explain, Empress? What does the Empress got to do here? Six of Fire. Some kind of victory. I'm going to clarify more. What's up with the struggle? Yeah. Your struggle with this energy, guys, is that your struggle with this energy is that you've been victorious here. You have won um energetically over these other people or these other energies. You have won so hard that it's almost like you feel bad about it. It feels like a hollow victory. It's like it's too easy because they're stuck in their own weird place. Like they're doing it to themselves. It's like this there was no battle here where you had to be involved. You were the Queen of Swords the whole time. You were just protecting your energy. And then it's like someone was trying so hard to like mess with you energetically that they punched themselves in the face by lying to you. And it's like, like, so you automatically win, but it's like kind of a hollow victory. It's like they just punched themselves in the face and knocked themselves out. And they're just laying on the ground and you're standing there like, oh shit, why'd you do that? Like, you might even be like, why are you doing that? You actually want victory for these people. You want to see if you are an Empress energy. Okay, this is what they're not seeing, and maybe even you don't realize it yet. There is a reason you have come into these people energy because you have this fiery side to you. You have the Chariot. You are someone who brings change. You might be like a manifestor or someone with very potent energy. You have leadership qualities. Okay, these people might not have leadership qualities and they might need your guidance. You want them to win. That's what you need to keep reiterating to these people. Hey guys, I'm here because I want you to win. When I leave this place, because this is like the most boring experience of my life and I hate it. When I leave this place, I want to leave you in a better condition than how I found you. That's the Empress energy. Magician. You want to transform this into something good. They are injured or sick in some way. You might have hurt their ego just by being yourself. Um, and you are like, your feelings toward them are kind of like dead. You've had a death of the feelings toward them, but you still want them to win. What do we want for hidden message? Oh, their plan has backfired. That might also be why they're getting the the three of swords coming out. Like they had some kind of plan where you were going to be subservient to them or you were going to, I don't know, fit into their little world. They had like a little place for you in their little world. Okay? And they had an idea of how you were going to fit into this system that keeps them comfortable. Okay? You are not someone who's gonna just like sit on their shelf basically and like fit into their comfort zone. Okay, you are not someone who does that. It's like you have far more skills than you're using here, but you still have a nice view toward them. Like you want them to win. Yeah, what's the guidance? What's the guidance? Okay. They're depressed. And I think even you may have experienced a little depression here because like you might have come into this feeling like the Queen of Wands. Like you might have had a lot of excitement starting this thing with them, like starting this situation. And then it might be a relationship that started, or it could be like a job or some kind of like arrangement where you are meeting people regularly. And you realized when this isn't going to work out that it was sad. This is a sad situation where like you don't fit here, you just don't fit. There's something about this place where you're not fitting in. And that's okay. That's okay. That's the hidden message. The hidden message is you're not supposed to fit in. You're coming to literally elevate the situation and bring these people victory. They don't know that. They don't fully understand that. You have leadership qualities. That's why you're not fitting in. You're not supposed to fit in everywhere. You are not supposed to fit in everywhere. When your energy is not received well by others, that is okay. That is okay. If you literally were just like minding your own business, like trying to go along with them, you were asking questions. Um, the hidden message here is that you're still rooting for them. Like you don't have ill will toward them. So you're still going to be leaving them in a better place. You are thinking money, money, money. The hidden message is money, 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 my friends. Okay, we're thinking bigger here. Your ego issues, your mental issues, your restrictive comfort zone has nothing to do with my money, money, money. Okay. And you're going to burn out anything that doesn't fit. Yeah, oh, yeah, they might have offered you a cup of love and you just said, hell no. It was like a death. You were like, hell no. They wanted you to cheat. They're trying to get you to cheat. Tell more about hidden message and guidance. Tell me more about guidance. Your guidance is husband and wife. You may have a husband and wife who is someone who believes in you and actually wants you to improve your life with them. That would be the person you can trust here. That's part of our guidance. Okay, like you do not belong where there are people making weird plans with you where you have to stay very small for them. If someone wants you to stay small, oh shit, that's the energy. Okay. Oh, I relate to this big time. If someone wants to keep you in like a secretary position. Okay, like let's just say like you have the skills of like an engineer or an architect, and they want you to remain as a secretary. And then your partner is like, no, you have more skills. Like you actually shouldn't even be an engineer or an architect. You should be a VP. Like that's the message I'm getting. Like you have someone close to you, someone who knows you very well. This might not be a literal husband or wife, but someone very close to you who believes in you. This person is saying like, no, no, no. You're higher than even what you think you are. Like you belong in a higher place than where you even believe you are supposed to be. Okay. So actually, victory is like here, guys, because you have to do the Two of Wands today. You might have to take some action today. You might have to update a resume. You might have to look for some new events to attend, maybe join like a business networking event of some kind, go to a university, complete a certificate, but you are feeling aspirational. And because you're feeling aspirational, other people are also feeling aspirational. They may have their own aspirations, but their aspirations are like to keep you kind of like stuck somewhere. And you are not going to be staying stuck. I can tell you right now, because what are your skills and gifts? You are the magician. You're the magician. Yeah. You're the spicy honey. You're too spicy. You are too spicy for the people here. You are spicy and sweet. I don't know. I wrote this and I don't know what it means. There's so many ways I could take this, but like you are kind of unexpected. You are like kind of an unexpected element that has come into this scene. You came from somewhere else. You're not from this place where these people are, where you're meeting these people. You're not from here. Like, you're not from this place. You're from a totally different place. And you got a little spice to you, but you're still sweet. You're the magician. You're the magician, and you are something different. So you might bring change automatically. You might make people feel aspirational just because you're in the vicinity. And these are people who do not like change. These are people who get very upset with change unless it's on their terms. It has to be on their terms. So I'm gonna pull a couple astrology cards because I want to get more of like a energy here. What's the energy here? Also, I want one more for our guidance with the husband and the wife and the temperance. Okay, here we go. We got Hawk, vision, intuitive, knowing. Hawk, clear vision. You have clear vision. You may now see with the Two of Wands and this Hawk energy that you do not belong in this place and you are going somewhere different. You might be going back in the chariot and going back to your home. You might be moving to a bigger city. You might seriously be elevating your job to the next level. Like you are going to be yeah, you're going to be changing it up. Hawk can move very quickly too. Hawk moves very quickly. So you have a clear vision and intuitive knowing that like you don't belong here and you're going to be making changes and getting rid of anything that doesn't fit, right? The clear vision and the purity card really speak to me here. All right, guys, and let me get the energy from our astrology deck. What's the energy, please? Spirit, what's the energy? Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Mars. Yes. That's what I like to see, the spicy honey. Sagittarius. Ooh, Capricorn and Mars. That is spicy. That is legit spicy. Hang on. So I'm going to read you Mars and Sagittarius real quick. So Mars in Sagittarius, advance toward your goal with confidence. That's what we want. Aspiration, aspiration card. We are reaching. We are reaching for something greater than where we are currently at. Okay, that's where we're going. Advance toward your goal with confidence. Okay, and Mars and Capricorn. Careful planning will achieve your desires. Okay, guys, that is beautiful. I just want to keep it there. Careful planning will achieve your desires. And you should have confidence because you have a lot of skills. You got great skills, but I don't think they're being appreciated where you're at right now. There's something here where you're just not being appreciated. People tried to embroil you in their own mental and emotional conflicts, and it just didn't work. Like it's like a death. Like you are just like, nope. It's like it's like one of those cartoons, like Wily-Eyed Coyote is trying to drop a boulder on, the Roadrunner. And the Roadrunner is too fast, man. And Wily-Eyed Coyote's got his big boulder and he's like pushing it over the edge of a cliff. And he's waiting and waiting and waiting for this speedy little fiery bird to run by, the Roadrunner. And then, like, he pushes the boulder, but he didn't realize that somehow he's attached to the boulder. And then the boulder misses the bird. And somehow Wily-Eyed Coyote has fallen with the boulder, or the boulder bounced back up and hits him. That's why these people are feeling heartbreak. It's like they're not used to you. Okay, there's something about you, the way you have high energy. You are like someone that moves very quickly. You're sharp, but like you are not going to get stuck in their heavy mindset. Their heavy mindset misses you completely, and it's like a death. You just like, yeah, I don't relate with this. I don't relate with you. I don't relate with this. And there's no hard feelings from your side. You're just kind of like apathetic. You're just like, I don't relate. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, your heaviness here, the fixed sign energy is breaking their own heart. And they're hurting themselves. They're hurting themselves. Like, you didn't have to do anything. They still like you, but they're still like hurt by their own heavy, restrictive way of thinking. And they want you to just kind of like work with them on their terms. And you're like, okay, but yeah, you got clear vision that you don't belong here or you are going to be going somewhere else. You're making a change. And you have people who believe in you. So keep that Sagittarius energy, guys. That's what the Temperance card is. It's the Sagittarius card. Sagittarius aims for their highest star. Okay. All my Sagittarius friends are very intelligent, but also very adventurous people, right? So you keep aiming for your highest star. You don't stay where you feel like nothing's going on here for me. Like I'm not really learning. My skills aren't really being utilized. This is not the right place. So you have patience, but make sure you're doing that careful planning and have confidence in yourself. Like you have great skills, so you can make these changes as needed. And you're spicy. You're spicy and sweet. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about that. Like you bring the change. You bring the change. Like people are like, whoa, who's that? Like you're bringing the change in some way. And you're helping these people elevate whether they realize it or not. They may be sad that you're not like going along the way that they're sad, and maybe their ego is injured that you are not like mesmerized by their way of life. Like their way of life is not like something that is really desirable to you. And inadvertently, that's breaking their little hearts. It's just not desirable. It's like, okay. But they have aspirations, and so do you. So that's a nice sign. Both you and this energy. All right, guys, I hope that made sense to someone. I hope it resonated with someone out there. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great day.